Okay, hello everybody. I was going to go live with this, but I figured it'd be a lot better just to do it this way so I can get this information out there and bring you guys what I have found, what has been happening lately with the Brian Laundrie case. So, what I have found is a few things, and I want to go through a few things first. But there's a big development that's happened regarding the Laundries, and to me, it just adds to more suspicion. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I want to give like a little bit of a back history. If you notice, whenever we've seen the Laundries, Chris and Roberta, um, it's always basically Roberta carrying all the bags. I've seen photos where she's got 4 or 5 bags of stuff in her hands, a big, huge purse, and um, Chris Laundrie just, heads to the truck and maybe sometimes helps her put stuff into the truck. But it's generally her that has the backpacks, that carries all the bags and stuff like that. So there's a few things that I found that were very interesting, and I'm going to show you that. Let me just share my screen here. Okay. So like in this picture here, this is when the day that Brian's remains were found, if we're going to believe that these are Brian's remains. This is a picture of Chris and Roberta, and this is when they had gotten out of the truck. They walked down the path a bit, and they're heading into the area where in the next photo you see Chris goes off to the right, and Roberta continues on a bit. Now, this photo was taken. There was a series of photos taken. I cannot use them all. I can only use some, but there's a series of photos taken as they're getting out. As you guys know, they were followed by reporters and everything. So as they're being, I don't think that they knew at first that they were being followed and photographed. But they show them getting out, walking across the bridge, going into this area where it looks like a dark hole they're walking into, walking along this trail. And then this is as they're getting to that area where they walk along the trail. Okay. Now, this photo stood out for me because Chris was always either walking beside her or in front of her until they go into this dark, you can see like right here in the pictures. This is the dark area where they go to walk in. It's almost like they're walking into a cave in this area. And that's where all the trees start and whatnot. I find it suspicious because it looks here, if you look at her arms, it looks here, she's got a mask on. He doesn't. But she looks like almost like she's got her hands up underneath this book bag that she's carrying. You can see the book bag on her arms here. You'll be able to see it better in the next picture. But it almost looks like she's using her hands to lift up the book bag. And it looks like Chris, you can see this arm. You can't see it down here. So it almost looks like it's holding the book bag, and this one is going to go into the book bag for something. Now, the reason why this struck me is this photo was taken just before he goes off to the right and finds whatever he finds. And it's like, just sparks my curiosity even more. Like, what were you doing? It looks like he's looking down. I'll see if I can blow this up a bit more. You see what I mean? You don't see his hand down here, this arm. And this hand looks like it's going into a book bag that she's like maybe pushing upwards a bit, supporting it with her hands behind her back. Why would her hands be behind her back unless she's lifting up that book bag or something to maybe give him better access to get into it, whatever. But he is clearly looking down at this book bag that's on her back. Yes? No? Looks like he's about to go into the book bag to get something. Now, like I said, this is just before they go off the path and he goes to the right. Okay, so here it is here. See the book bag? She's got this book bag on her back, and now he's gone off to the right. You see how his arms are here? I'm going to try and blow this up. I hope it doesn't distort it too much. See how he's got his arms up, almost like he's carrying something in front of him. This is where he goes in and finds what he found apparently at Brian's. Now, this is the area where it kind of looks dark, like they're almost going into a cave. This area here. She kind of is looking around to see if anybody can see her or is watching them. She's still got the book bag. Book bag looks pretty full. But you notice he's got no book bag. In 99.9% of the pictures that I have found of Brian and Roberta, it's always Roberta with the book with a book bag on her back, carrying bags. You don't really see Chris carrying anything. Here it looks like you can almost see like there's something white here. Like he has something in his hands. You see how his arms are up and like his from elbows down to the hands look like they're almost straight out. And if you look here, like this is his shirt line coming down on each side. This is his shirt. Okay. What is this white thing here? This is just as he's going in and finds whatever he finds and comes out with this white bag. It looks like he already has it here in his hand going in. Is that what he took out of the book bag? That's a thought to ponder, you guys. Seriously, I've mulled over this and mulled over this and mulled over this. It just looks to me like he was reaching into that backpack for something. And then as he goes in here, his arms are like from elbows to hands out in front of him instead of down at his side, pushing stuff away so he can get through there. And it almost looks right here like there's something white that he's hanging on to in this hand. Okay, this is his shirt line here going around his body. This is clearly not his shirt. Something to look into. She's kind of looking like, let's go over here. She's kind of looking like she's walking on ahead. She's looking around to make sure, you know, is anybody watching us type thing? You know, what did they see? But this really piqued my interest when I seen what looked like him reaching to go into that backpack that was on Roberta's back. Why? And what are you taking out of that book bag? Okay. So the next photo I'm going to show you is going to be this one. Okay. So here they are. This is yesterday, Tuesday. Okay. They both have backpacks on now. They are back in the Makahachi, whatever you want to call it. They're back and they have been going back and searching around in the reserve for what? If he's been found and whatnot, and if this is Brian, why are you still continuing to go back to that park and what are you looking for? Or what are you leaving there? This is one of the only photos that I have ever seen out of all of the times that we have seen Chris going into Makahachi ever wear a backpack. What's in there? What could possibly be in these book bags? Now, another thing I want to show, you know, it is getting cooler and this and that. So you see they're wearing their jackets. It's getting that time of year, even in Florida, where it starts getting a little cooler. Now, unbeknownst to them, they were being followed again. Okay. And I think they finally caught on, but not before there was a lot of photos taken of them. So the next photo I'm going to show you is this one. Here they are. This is the same day. As you can see, he's still got this backpack. Where's their coats? Where are their coats gone? Did they leave them there for someone or something? Where are their coats? which makes me believe, like, why are you even there? What are you doing there? You know, holding hands, strolling down the trails, out for just a leisurely walk where your son killed himself. That would, me as a parent, that would be the last place I would want to go if my son murdered himself there. The last place I would want to go. Okay. Now, this next picture I'm going to show you was apparently on Monday. Here they are on Monday, the day before they go to the where they're taken, where the pictures were taken of them in the reserve. They're in the cake decorating aisle. Cake mixes, cake decorating, cookware. What are they celebrating? Is there somebody's birthday around this time? I don't know when Brian Laundrie's birthday is, but I know the daughter and parents are not speaking. Who are they making a birthday cake for? If it's a birthday cake, but there's cake decorating, cake mixes, cookware. What are they shopping for here, and for who? What do they have to celebrate? Get you wondering, right? So here's the next big whopper, you guys, for those who are still here. That's right. The house is now for sale, and it is for sale by the owners. They only bought this house 4 years ago. They bought it in 2017. So 4 years ago. Brian and Gabby moved in 2019. So 2 years later. The house apparently is being, from what I could get info on, is worth somewhere between $290,000 and $340,000. And the house, it's being reported that they also use this house as their juicing business headquarters, and it's on a 10,000 square foot lot. You see, there's no trespassing signs that have been put up, and also the house has now been put up for sale. So it looks like Chris and Roberta are either starting to liquidate assets or getting out of Dodge. One of the two. There's a lot of talk going on that there could be charges coming. Both cases are still open and active investigations. The fraud charges that Brian was facing are active and open. Also, Gabby Petito's murder investigation is still open, where Brian was the main suspect. So this gives a little bit to ponder. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But the Laundrie house is now up for sale. It is not listed through a realtor. So I do believe that Bordolito, or whatever his name is going to be the one behind the scenes taking care of this for them. But what I find funny is it says for sale. There's no contact number, nothing. They're not going through a real estate agent. So what are people supposed to do? Go and knock on the door? But you're not allowed to, because there's no trespassing signs. So it's a mixed message here. What does this actually mean? Brian's car is still parked right there in clear view in front of the trailer. They tend to back in their vehicles now. I don't know why. Could that be of interest? It could be. Is that easy access for them to be able to put things in and out of the vehicles more easily without being seen if they come through the garage or something? I don't know. But to me, this is just very odd. You want to sell your house. You put it for sale by owner. There's no contact number for anybody to contact. You can't go to their door because they have no trespassing signs. So what does this actually mean? Please let me know what you think of the information that I've just given you. Let me know in the comments section below what you think and what your thoughts are regarding this. Also, your thoughts on why all of a sudden is Chris Laundrie carrying around a backpack when up until this point, it's something that he never did. It was usually Roberta. What do you think about the photo I found where it looks like he's going into the backpack on Roberta's back before they get to the spot where apparently remains are found? And where I showed you in the photo where it looks like Chris Laundrie, as he's going into the area where the white bag was found, it looks like he has his arms up in front of him, and it looks like something white in his right hand. Why would his hands be up with his arms out in front of him? Unless he's holding on to something as he's going in there. Is that the something that was taken out of the bag? Again, please let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Please give this video a like. And I think I'm going to be doing an updated read on this very shortly. So watch for that too. If you're subscribed, you will get the notification when that read goes up. Also, I'm going to do an updated read on the Summer Wells case and Suzanne Morphew case. Until next time, you guys, I love you to the moon and back. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.